Hi friends! Today for Reader's Workshop, I wanted to show you how to make a tool that we can use with any of our books that we read. Okay, and this tool works really well with storybooks. So if you are listening to a story that moms or dads or grandmas are reading to you, this tool can work really great with that. But it can also work with other books that you're reading by yourself. Okay, so it's a way for us to practice talking about some of the things that we know about books. Setting, characters, beginning, middle, and end, big idea. Okay, so we're going to learn how to make this tool, and then in another video I'm going to read a story and we'll use the tool to practice. This is a tool that we will be using for the rest of the year. Okay. So what you will need to make this tool, you will need some pieces of paper. You could use index cards. You could use colorful paper and cut it into a circle shape or other shapes that you like. Okay. If you have them, you will need popsicle sticks. Okay. If you don't have popsicle sticks, it is okay because you can use this tool without them being on a stick. Mrs. Burns likes to put them on a stick because they're easier for me to work with and they're kind of fun that way. But you could certainly use them like flashcards, kind of where you just make cards, okay, and use them that way. Okay, and the very last thing you'll need, and this is only for friends who are using popsicle sticks to make them, you'll need a piece of tape, or maybe glue so that you could put your piece of paper and your stick together when you're finished. Okay, so those three things: paper, popsicle stick, and tape or glue. Okay, if you don't have popsicle sticks, can we do this game with just paper? For sure. Okay, now I'm going to show you the things that you're going to illustrate and write onto the papers. Okay, I'm going to show you one at a time. On the first one, you're going to write author. Okay, author. And the author is the person who writes the words in the book, the person who wrote the book. Okay, and you can pause this video if you need to take a closer look at it. So you're going to write author on one of the papers, and I have a picture of something, a picture that reminds me of author. It's my picture clue because we always use picture clues to help us with words we don't know. Okay, and author is kind of a tricky one. So author, and then you will draw a picture of something that makes you think of an author. Maybe you will draw a person who's writing some words or some sort of reminder that lets you know that the author is the person who writes the book. Okay. On the second paper, you're going to write, mine says main idea. You could write big idea. Either one of those things would be okay. And again, you can pause the video if you need to take a closer look at it. And I have a light bulb on here because light bulbs remind me of ideas. But you could draw whatever you think that makes you think about the word idea. Okay. The next one is the word middle. Middle. Okay. And you're also going to have ones that are beginning and end. Beginning, middle, end. Okay. And I have pictures of books on here because it just helps me remember that we're talking about what's happening in the story. Okay, they're all kind of the same picture. Okay. And moms and dads, a note for you: if beginning, middle, and end is a struggle for your kinder, it is okay to just do idea about like what happened in the book. Okay, so beginning, middle, and end is a skill that we use after our big idea, so you could certainly scale that back. Okay, and we don't have to use all the sticks at the same time. The next one we're going to do is title. And title is another word for name. So you could write the word name if you would like to. The name of the book. Okay, and I have an arrow and a picture that reminds me that we find the title of the book on the front cover. Okay. Remember, you can pause the video to take time to make these if you need to. 2 more. This one is setting, and setting is where the story takes place. Where the story takes place. Okay, so you will write the word setting and draw a picture that reminds you of where. And you can see at the bottom there is the word where with a question mark. W-H. What. Who, what, where, when, why, and which. Setting is where. And the last one, characters. And characters are who. Who was in the story? I drew people. Okay, and remember, characters could be people. It could be animals or other sorts of things that we find in a story. So characters are who. Okay. So friends, that was a lot of work. And in the other video, I'm just going to show you how to use these sticks. We'll just have relaxing, a story, and I'll show you how to use these sticks. Okay. So we're making the sticks in this video. A reminder, we'll have author, characters, setting, middle, beginning and end. So beginning, middle, and end. Title, and our big idea, our main idea. Okay, and when we read a story, we'll use these sticks to help us, or just the papers, to help us tell about a part of the story. So if I read a story without peeking, I might pick a card, beginning, and it would be my job to tell about the beginning of the story. Okay, maybe I have read a story and I pick another stick, and I choose big idea, and it would be my job to tell about the big idea in the story. Maybe I choose title, and I have to show where the title is on the book. Okay? So when you use these sticks, there is no peeking. Sometimes we might use them after we read the story. Sometimes you might choose a stick before you listen to the story to tell you what you should be listening for. Okay? So like if I pick this one, and now I'm going to listen to my story, I'm going to really be paying attention as I listen to think about the setting, because that'll be my question at the end. Okay, so thank you for watching, friends. I'll be right back with a story and to practice using these sticks to show you how it works with a real book. Okay.